Hi guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video we are reviewing, wear tests and all of that on the new Urban Decay Face Bond Foundation. I really wanted to give this foundation a try. So if you want to see how this applied, what I think about this foundation, how did it wear throughout the day, then make sure you keep on watching. But first, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button so you're notified every time I post new videos. And I'm out of here. Bye guys. Okay guys, because I am using a very matte nude foundation today, I have to make sure my face is really moisturized. So for moisturizer, I use my normal snail moisturizer along with my vitamin C cream from Vanish. But I'm going to take my NYX Blur and my e.l.f. Good Vibes Only. The Good Vibes Only is going to give me that moisture that I need, while the NYX is going to give me the SPF and the blurring that I need. I have to rub that in everywhere. Everywhere. I had my eye on this foundation for quite some time, but this is the one foundation that I knew I had to go in store because I was undecided between 29, 30, 31, and 33. When looking online, looking at videos and whatnot, they look similar, or somebody you think is your foundation twin. And I'm like, oh, why would she choose that shade? And even though the shade said like warm golden, when I swatched it, I went in Ulta. I'm going to drop a clip right here, right now, while I'm putting on this primer. And I swatched it at Ulta. Like, it was some of the shades that I thought I was really deep. And I'm going to let that sit for a minute. This is my new microphone. Y'all know I'm always getting a gadget or something from Amazon. So this is a different camera I'm using, but my problem was I never had a good microphone for it. So hopefully this is working. So we'll see. Okay, the foundation that we are reviewing today is the Urban Decay Face Bond Waterproof up to 24-hour wear 3% niacinamide Can't Feel Coverage Foundation, right? This was $40 at Ulta, and I got the shade 29, and it says it is medium deep neutral, so it's a neutral shade. Let's see, matte finish, non-comedogenic, good for redness. We don't have no redness. Medium coverage, good for acne and blemishes, and also good for dark spots. This foundation, a lightweight waterproof foundation with the skincare benefits of a serum self-setting powder for blurring effect and a medium coverage matte finish. So the kind of perks of this foundation is that it's self-setting, so you don't have to, let me plug my phone back in the charger. You don't, you won't have to use a powder to set it, which will be phenomenal because, you know, they're trying to make makeup as easy as possible. So we're going to use a brush today as well as a sponge. I also picked up, and I got the last one that was on the shelf. I told y'all I needed another NYX Bear With Me setting spray, and this was the last one on the shelf. So this is 1 fluid ounce, so it's the standard foundation size. My Ulta had about 3 left on the shelf, and it says, oh, it did say, it told you the amount of coverage. Hold on, or how to use it. as prep, I told y'all it says to make sure skin is properly moisturized and give any skincare products enough time to absorb in the skin before foundation application. For a natural skin like finish, use with a sponge. And all of these suggest that you only use one dot on each side. To build more to full coverage, use a brush. And for max coverage, use your fingers. And all of it is just claiming that you just need one dot. Make sure my phone is charged in because I got to go to work, y'all. Okay, so let's shake it up real good. It's a plastic bottle, which is good for me. I rather plastic than a glass. And this looks like it would be good to travel with. And it has this type of applicator, a little dot. Y'all know I hate to do that because I end up getting it everywhere. So it's going to have to go on the back of my hand because I'll end up getting it everywhere. Ooh. It'll come out. It's coming out. Okay. We'll do one dot like that. So there's one dot. It said one dot, but it didn't say how big the dot had to be, right? So let's go. And this, with the brush, it says to buff it out. Oh, I'm so glad I went in the store to color match myself because I would have gotten 30, 31, or 33. And that would have been way too deep. I think this shade is going to be it. It feels like nothing is on here. So those claims are totally, and it dries kind of fast. Let's do a sponge. Car Beauty sponge. The sponge side is going to give you a more natural effect. More like everyday. Y'all can tell me what y'all think. I think both sides look the same to me. And I'm trying not to go because I believe that this is one foundation that you probably don't want to put too much product on. So let's do one dot and spread it. Because y'all know that get right here around the mouth, forehead, and right here where I have some issues. I would prefer to blend out with the brush first and then like kind of make sure everything is blended with my sponge. And it says to lightly buff it out in buffing motion. All right, we need to use a hydrating concealer today. So of course that will be my Sephora Serum concealer in cream caramel. This is a hydrating, brightening serum concealer. When I review new foundation products, guys, I always use the products that I normally would use while doing my makeup. I know some people want to see reviews without primers, without concealers, without bronzers, blush, and all of that, but that's not how I would normally wear a makeup product. So I need to wear it how I would normally wear it to see if I like it, you know, to see if I like it, because it got to go with what I already like. And just a dot of my e.l.f. concealer, Rich Cocoa. I like this as a bronzer slash contour because it's called Rich Cocoa and it has a richness to it. I'm gonna go back over with my foundation brush, so don't worry if it's looking rather strong right now. Okay, I'm gonna let this concealer still sit for a minute while I throw on some lip liner. Okay, let's get to blending. Damp sponge. I love this. Is kind of like neutral golden, this concealer. I just love the way it looks, feels, wears. I love everything about this concealer. And it's brightening, as you can see. It gives me the brightening that I need. And this one, I love it. Try to look up when you're doing this part. And take the back of your sponge to the edges to blend out the edges. Okay, we're going to take my recent favorite setting powder, which is going to be the Sephora Micro Smooth in 56 on a sponge, and pounce that in. Highlighted areas. Okay, so far so good. And a little bit of my Black Radiance pressed powder and black coffee to set the contour. And a little bit of my e.l.f. bronzer and sun soaked. As blush. I love this as blush. Love this as blush. Just make sure that powder is pressed in really good. Okay, we're not setting the rest of the face. I'm just going to spray with my NYX Bear With Me spray. And get dressed, and I'll be back. But so far, I think we're on to something. We are totally, sit down. We are totally on to something here. Okay, I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm back. This is the completed look with the Urban Decay Face Blonde Foundation in the shade 29. And thumbs up. I think it's going to wear very well for today. I have a very long day today, so this will be totally put to the test, okay? As you can see, I didn't set it with anything. No powders on this brush. I'm just going to get my eyebrows because my eyebrows will get oily. So all of this is not set. You know, I only set my highlighted area underneath my eye. Push the smile lines. Okay, so I'll see you all in a couple of hours. Okay guys, this is after 15.5 hours of makeup wear. It has been a very long day, and as you can see from this clip right here, at the 12-hour mark is when I blot my face. I was like, I gotta blot. It wasn't extremely oily. I'm extremely oily, but this is 15 hours of wear without me setting it with any setting powder, without me blotting. Not until the 12-hour mark. I have oily combo skin, so I thought this foundation wore beautifully. You might look at my face and be like, no, it wore beautifully. So 15 hours, come on now. And y'all saw how much I used. I only used like 2 dots, 1 dot for each side of the face. And right where I normally get oily, which is the front of my eyebrows and straight down my T-zone, is where I normally would get oily. So tomorrow I'm going to use this and I'm going to set it with a powder to see. But I love the way it looked all day long. It looks so natural with a minimal effort. Like this is one of the foundations where it doesn't take a whole lot to get a makeup look. And this brush has nothing on it, no powder, nothing. I'm just blotting like I normally would. And this is how we're looking. Right back, luminous, juicy, not oily and greasy. Oh, I didn't catch this eyebrow. My eyebrows, I don't know why my eyebrows get oily like that. I don't know. But where is it? This? And I feel like I got the perfect shade. I'm so glad that I went inside of Ulta and shade matched, because this right here, shade 29, number 29, is the perfect shade for me. And it's another bonus. It did not break up in these smile lines. For me not to have set it, it did not break up in these smile lines. No fool right now. Okay. No, it didn't. It didn't, y'all. Let me take a sponge to see. Yeah, this is a nice foundation. This for me will be an everyday foundation. Something really simple I could put on, but tomorrow I'm gonna come back because we're gonna try it with a powder. And I'm gonna set it with the powder, but I'm gonna stay down there tonight because I'm tired now. It's time to go. It's time to go night. Drop down and let me know if you have this foundation, if you had plans on getting this foundation. If you haven't, what shade did you pick up? And do you think that you got, I'm sorry if you hear the thunder, it's thundering outside. If you got a decent shade, drop down and let me know. And if you enjoyed today's video, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch y'all later. Let me know how my microphone is working. Bye, guys.